Man, your boy, man. Long live PNB.
PNB rock. I was a fan of his writing.
Yeah, no, he's a great writer.
Yeah, and if no one knows, he was an artist, composer, writer, producer, and he's done collaborations with a whole bunch of people. But he was from Philly, I believe.
Yeah,
and he passed away in L.A. He was robbed and shot at
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
I think it was in Manchester,
East LA, which is not a pretty sight. It's not a tourist attraction. He's 30 years old. He was accompanied by his girlfriend and his daughter. But it's a mismove in my book, and I hate that for him. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the climate and what's going on. LA is a place where people get robbed every day, and then also you got on $250,000 in jewelry, driving a $250,000 car, going to Roscoe's with no security,
$500,000 on the street, and they're hungry,
and there's wolves outside, and people don't really understand that. And I hate talking like this because you never know how you feel when you have everything. When you feel like you have everything, you feel like you can move as you want to. But when you're a king on the chessboard, you got to move right. And I believe, it's a mismove. A lot of people are saying it's because his girl was dropping locations. And I'm going to say this. She should want more of a private life, especially going to Roscoe's. But if I'm the man, I'm not going to Roscoe's. We're going to Nobu and Malibu or something.
I'm not going to Roscoe's, or I got security. Or as a man, if you're leading your woman, you're telling her, don't post shit until we get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my thing. I believe if somebody in the streets makes 100,000, you should move different. So if you make $1 million in the music industry or more, you should definitely move different
for sure.
And wanting to be so cool to be in the hood where your net worth is triple everybody around you, quadruple, 10 times. Everybody around you. It makes no sense. You have to move smarter. And at some point, it's sad, it's tragic. I hate we're like this, but life is a game of adjustments, and if you're gonna move around like that, you have to be smart. Look at Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm not saying go down his rap career, but when he's outside, he shamelessly has 12 big bodyguards.
Shamelessly,
it's no shame. Rappers, they have this thing where they want to be macho. I can't be touched. I don't need nobody. End up knocked down. You know what I'm saying?
And I seen people online, preaching and saying, "Oh, well, tell people to stop robbing people and killing people." Yeah, that sounds great, but we're in a world where you have to protect yourself. Time. You have to protect yourself in this world, and you know that. Like, we want the fairy tales. We want I'll treat you as you treat me, and all is equal, and love is love. But at the end of the day, there are thieves. There are robbers. There are people who are looking to get you for what you got because they can't work for it or hustle it. So people like that, it kind of comes off airheads to me because that's not the world. You're not living in the real world. To say, just stop killing, just stop robbing. We're not preaching that for people to do that, but it happens. So that's why as a man and a woman having something, you have to guard yourself. You have to make sure that you're protecting what you have because there are people out there who are living just to take it.
Man, what did he say on Friday After Next? Got my money, that was gone. What? You see your friend? Nope.
They left the hood.
I was gone.